Hi guys, today we discuss the structure of carbohydrate because in the previous video we discussed what are carbohydrate, types of carbohydrate and some important terminology like anomers, like alpha D glucose, like beta D glucose, and I think these concepts clear to all of you. So let us start. Structure of carbohydrate. So first of all, we discuss the structure of monosaccharides because this is the basic unit of the carbohydrates, and all the monosaccharides are joined with each other and make oligosaccharides, polysaccharides, etc. Is it clear? So what are monosaccharides? Mono means the term used mono when the single molecule is there. So single saccharide means sugar unit. It means when single sugar unit are exist, and it means it cannot further hydrolyze into the simpler units, so these are called monosaccharide. Is it clear? And monosaccharide units are of two types. One is called aldose and another is called ketose. What do you mean by aldose? Aldose means the monosaccharide units in which aldehydic group is present, and ketose when the functional group is ketone. Is it clear? And both the functional group contain a same or similar functional group that is called carbonyl group. Is it clear? So aldehyde, the structure of aldehyde is CHO and the ketone C double bond O. In the case of aldehyde, only one valency is free at the starting. So always aldehyde group connected to the one end of the molecule, maybe front, maybe back, but only that functional group connected to the end of the molecule. Is it clear? And in the ketonic case, two valencies are free. So these two valency indicates this ketonic group always exists between two units and then satisfied all the four valencies of this carbon. Is it clear? So in the case of aldose, it means aldehydic containing compounds. The example is glucose. So first we write the structure of glucose and the ketone that is called fructose. Both have the same molecular formula C6H12O6, and fructose also molecular formula is C6H12O6. But in these cases, functional groups are different. So these two isomers are called functional isomers. These are called functional isomer, and the properties in which they are differ with each other are called functional isomerism. Is it clear? So the structure of glucose in open form. So like maybe assume CHO, CHOH, whole 4 and CH2OH. If we assume this is the open structure of the glucose, so how we justify our answers? Because in this structure, one aldehydic group is present, one aldehydic group is present, four 2-degree alcohol are present, and one 1 degree alcohol is present. Is it clear? So it means in this structure, aldehyde functional group and alcohol functional group. It means two functional groups are present in the open glucose structure. So when this glucose structure is reduced with hydrogen, then it forms a straight line. तो ये जो आपकी हाइड्रोजन आएगी रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट के लिए, ये किन रिएजेंट्स की हेल्प से आएगी? तो बहुत सारे हमारे पास ऐसे फैक्टर्स होते हैं बच्चे, जिससे हम ये प्रूफ करते हैं कि कैसे कोई भी फंक्शनल ग्रुप रिडक्शन की प्रोसेस को शो करेगा. क्लियर? तो व्हेन open structure of glucose is reacts with hydrogen iodide in the presence of red phosphorus. It's a strong reducing agent, so it reduces aldehyde to alkane as well as alcohol to alkane. So it forms a straight chain of normal hexane. So it proves glucose structure may be like this. Clear? Second point, if aldehydic group is present, so some aldehydic properties, like when it reacts with HCN, then it forms cyanohydrin. When it reacts with hydroxylamine, then it forms oximes. When aldehydic group is oxidized, then it is converted into acid. It means कि gluconic acid is also formed. When it is oxidized with mild oxidizing agent. But when strong oxidizing agent is used, like bromine water or concentrated nitric acid, then both the functional group, it means aldehyde as well as 1 degree alcohol, converted into acid, and the name of the product is saccharinic acid. Clear? The product is saccharinic acid. So these four equation confirms the presence of aldehydic group in the one end of the glucose. Is it clear? So write all the equation one by one, because you know the structure of saccharinic acid, you know the structure of sorbitol, you know the structure of cyanohydrin, because the aldehydic structure like CH double bond O. Clear? And rest figure is CHOH ka whole 4 and CH2OH. I am telling now we consider only the reaction of the aldehydes. So when this aldehyde reacts with HCN, not other part of the glucose is active, only aldehydic group is active. So oxygen is more electronegative than carbon, so it acquires minus negative and carbon acquires slightly positive charge. And in case of HCN, when it is dissociated into ions, H plus is positive and CN is negative, and opposite charges are attracted to each other. So this CN ion goes to that carbon atom and this OH is attached to this oxygen. So final product is CH, OH and CN, and rest of the molecule is same. So this structure is called glucose cyanohydrin. Clear all of you? Same beta, if this glucose unit reacts with hydroxylamine, so this is also the characteristics of the CHO group. When aldehydic group reacts with hydroxylamine, then it forms oximes. तो हाइड्रोक्सिलामाइन फर्दर रिएक्ट्स विद दिस CHO को ब्रेक आप फिर करोगे, तो यहाँ पर जो एडिशन रिएक्शन होगा विद द रिमूवल ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल. इज इट क्लियर? अब आप इसको ब्रेक करें बच्चा, NH2OH. So this OH shifted to the near to the nitrogen and second H2 is here like this one. ये हमने केवल आपको ब्रेकिंग रिएक्शन को लर्न करने के फैक्टर से इजली एक्सप्लेन आउट किया कि दिस हाइड्रोजन connected with this oxygen and removes a water molecule. So when this oxygen is eliminated or reacts with hydrogen, then the place of the oxygen is vacant. So here the vacant space is there. So this NaOH is connected to this CH. So the product is CH double bond NaOH and CHOH ka whole 4 and CH2OH, and the name of this product is glucose oxides. Is it clear all of you? And when this glucose unit is oxidized with bromine water is a mild oxidizing agent. तो जब आपने इस ग्लूकोज यूनिट का ऑक्सीडेशन करवाया बेटा, ऑक्सीडेशन विद mild oxidizing agent, that means bromine water, then only aldehyde group is converted into acid group. Only aldehyde group is converted into acids. So this CHO is converted into COOH and rest of the molecule is same. This product is called gluconic acid. And when strong oxidizing agent is used, then this glucose unit, both the functional group, it means 1 degree alcohol as well as aldehyde group, is converted into acid. So the final product is COOH, CHOH whole 4 and CH2OH. So here we use nitric acid as a strong oxidizing agent. Clear? This is called concentrated nitric acid because it's a strong oxidizing agent. Sorry, this alcohol is also converted into acid. And then the name of the product is saccharic acid. Is it clear? तो आई थिंक कि जितने भी टर्मिनोलॉजी, जितनी भी हमने आपको यहाँ पर रिएक्शंस लैंग्वेज फॉर्म में एक्सप्लेन किए, उनको हमने यहाँ पर रिएक्शन फॉर्म में भी शो किया. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, these equation proves the presence of the aldehyde group in the glucose unit. So how we recognize the presence of alcoholic group in the glucose? So when acetylation takes place. What do you mean by acetylation? Substituted by acetyl group. Then penta derivatives of carbohydrates are obtained. Penta derivatives means 5 molecules are replaced and make a new molecule. So it is called penta acetate derivatives. Is it clear? So write down the equation. When this CHO, CHOH whole 4 and CH2OH. So 4 OH group is here and 1 is end of the molecule. Clear? So last one is 1 degree and mid between aldehydic and 1 degree is called 2 degree alcohols. Or both the alcohols reacts with acetyl chloride converted into penta-acetyl derivatives of the compound. Yes, so maybe reaction with acetylation के लिए basic two reagents are utilized. One is called acetic anhydride and another is called acetic acid. Clear? और acetyl chloride कर दो, better is derivatives ना, so acetyl chloride. What is the formula of acetic anhydride? It means 2 molecule of acetic acid removes a water molecule and less of water is called anhydride. Hydride means water molecule. N matlab no. Yani those molecule in which no water molecule is present, that is called anhydride. And acetyl derivative, acetyl means it is derived from acetic acid. So acetate ion is formed and acetate ion is replaced by Cl. So acetyl chloride. Clear? If one molecule of alcohol reacts with acetic anhydride or acetyl chloride, then hydrogen of the alcohol reacts with one part of the acetic anhydride. It means here bond break is shows like this one. यहाँ से आपने bond break किया and this section of the molecule connected with this hydrogen and it forms CH3COOH and remaining is CH3CO. This CO is connected with the area where the hydrogen is substituted. So O, CO, CH3. So like this type of compound is formed. Clear? So ये तो मैंने आपको simple step बताया. When only one molecule of alcohol is present, so one molecule of acetic anhydride is required. But in case of glucose, how many OH group are present? 5. 4 or 1? 5. So maximum 5 molecules of acetic anhydride is consumed and make up 4A, 5A. So हमारा final product is CHO, CHO, like this is CHO. Rest CO, CH3, like this. And number of atoms 4, 4 and CH2O, CO, CH3. तो ये acetyl कंटेंट कितने आपके कनेक्ट हुए फाइनल प्रोडक्ट में? 1 और 4 ये टोटल कितने हो गए? 5. So the name of this compound is glucose pentaacetate. Okay, so name of this compound is glucose pentaacetate and this equation confirms the 5OH group in glucose unit. So it means कि initial structure proves one OH CHO group is present at the end of the glucose unit and last equation proves that the 5 OH group in the glucose unit. It means our open structure of CHO, CHOH whole 4 and CH2OH is confirmed कि this is the right figure of the glucose. But if aldehydic group is present in the open chain structure, some specific equation of the aldehydes are not performed by the glucose units. Why? Because it shows a simple new terminology, mutarotation. Mutarotation means angle deviation factor. When alpha and beta, two types of glucose units are present. So when two types of glucose units are present in a single atom, why this figure is stable? Due to the equilibrium factor. It means sometime alpha is converted to mid या intermediate state एंड बीटा इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू अल्फा। तो दोनों जब इंटर कन्वर्टेबल फिगर में आते हैं, जब हम इस ग्लूकोज यूनिट का एक्वस सॉल्यूशन फेस चेंज करते हैं, देन ये क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्म्स स्टेबल क्यों हुई? बिकॉज दे आर स्लोली चेंजेस इनटू सेम इक्विलिब्रियम मिक्सचर ऑफ बोथ कंटेनिंग अल्फा डी ग्लूकोज एंड बीटा डी ग्लूकोज। एक मिक्सचर आता है जिसमें कि दोनों ही इक्विलिब्रियम की स्टेट में होते हैं, तभी ये स्टेबल होता है। क्लियर? तो अल्फा डी ग्लूकोज का जो बेटे रोटेशन है वो है +111 डिग्री का, and it converts when it dissolves in aqueous solution, so it converts equilibrium mixture में +11 से चेंज होता है +52.5 डिग्री, and the beta glucose unit, the angle of rotation is +19.2 degree, and it 19.2 degree is changes into 52.5 degree. So both are changes and stabilize at the mixture of the equal mixture of the rotation. This process is called mutarotation. So simply we say the spontaneous change in a specific rotation of an optically active compound with time to an equilibrium values is called mutarotation. Clear? So due to the property of the mutarotation, glucose molecule is stable. Clear? Next, some properties are not given by glucose unit. Question is that why this compound does not show aldehydic properties of the compound. For example, it cannot react with 2,4-DNP. 2,4-DNP is a reagent which confirms the presence of free aldehydic group or free carbonyl group in the organic molecule. The name of this compound reagent is 2,4-D for di, N for nitro, P for phenyl, and hydrazine. It means 2,4-DNP को derive किया गया था hydrazine, and the formula of the hydrazine is NH2.NH2. This hydrazine, one hydrogen is replaced by phenyl group, and in this phenyl group, this is phenyl, and in this phenyl group with respect to this group, second and fourth position contain nitro group. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is NO2 and here is NO2. It's a very specific reagent which is always used to identify the presence of the carbonyl compound in the organic compound. Is it clear? Yani whenever this reagent is added to the organic compound, the color of the compound is orange yellow color. So it confirms the presence of carbonyl group. So if in case of glucose aldehyde group is present, so it must show the orange yellow color with DNP, but it doesn't show. Why? Because when we discuss its cyclic structure, then we prove that the aldehyde group is not free to show 2,4-DNP test. It involves in the formation of cycle. Is it clear? For example, and these cyclic structures are of generally two types, because organic compound like pyrene and like furane, if the structure is resemble with pyrene, is called pyranose structure, and if the structure is resemblance with furane, it's also new organic compound, heterogeneous or in aromatic compound, then it is called, structure is furanose structure. Furanose structure. Is it clear? So monosaccharides, two types of structures are shown, maybe pyranose structure or maybe furanose structure. Clear? And one carbon, yani first carbon, is called anomeric carbon, and the position of the H and OH on the first carbon shows two types of isomers. Two types of isomers are called anomers. Clear? अब ये स्ट्रक्चर्स कैसे फॉर्म होंगी? विच टाइप ऑफ बॉन्ड फॉर्म विद ग्लूकोज और फ्रक्टोज, देन इट मेक्स अ साइकिल. तो इसके रिजेम्बलेंस के लिए भी अलग अलग साइंटिस्ट ने अलग अलग शेप को शो किया अकॉर्डिंग टू द हार्वर्ड प्रोजेक्शन. अकॉर्डिंग टू द हार्वर्ड projection, this glucose units are presented by two different types. One is Harvard projection and another is Fisher. So Harvard and second one is Fisher. Fisher projection. Harvard projection cyclic form में था बेटे. तो in the case of glucose, like this type of structure, बस दिस इज द बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर. अगर आपने इसको दिमाग में रखा कि ऑक्सीजन से नियरेस्ट कार्बन इज कार्बन नंबर 1, this is carbon number 2, this is carbon number 3, this is carbon number 4, this is carbon number 5, and sixth one is 1 degree alcohol, so we write as usual CH2OH. Clear? If in the first carbon H is above the plane and OH is below the plane, the structure is called alpha structure. ठीक? Alpha, and the last structure define the D and L family. Shape of the content is pyrene and the formula of the molecule is glucose. So the full name is alpha because it represents the position of the H and OH in the first carbon. D, position of the H and OH in the last, second last carbon atom, and gluco represent the name of the molecule, and the structure is represented by pyranose structure. So the total name of this structure is alpha D glucopyranose. Is it clear? And same if structure is like this one. So oxygen connected to that carbon is called carbon number 1. Carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5, and fifth is connected with the sixth carbon. Is it clear? So in the first carbon, when the position of the H and OH are changed, it means OH on the plane and H is below the plane. Clear? Then the structure is called beta. So the name of this compound is beta because it represents the position of the H and OH on the carbon is different as the previous molecule. D, second last carbon position of H and OH. Molecule is gluco and the shape resemble with pyrene. So it is called pyranose structure. Clear all of you? एक बात यहाँ पे आपको और मैं क्लियर कर दूँ कि the third carbon always shows the position of H and OH is different rest of the other carbons. Clear? It means अगर हमने इसको फर्स्ट कार्बन पे लिया तो H and OH, second is also H and OH, and the third carbon, the position of OH and H is different rest of the molecule. So OH is above the plane and H is बाकी as usual same. बाकी आप फोर्थ वाले में भी H above and OH below. Clear? These are the structure of the Howard projection. And what is Fisher projection? Fisher projection means open structure of the figure, like first carbon. Clear? तो अब यहाँ पे हम कार्बन को शो करेंगे लाइन डायग्राम से, like this one. So one end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one is CH2OH. Clear? This first carbon H and OH and the ring makes with fifth carbon. Clear? So H is here. So number 1 carbon, number 2 carbon, OH position is same, and number 3rd carbon position of H and OH is different as 4th carbon. 4th is H and OH, and the 3rd one is the position of OH is H and OH. Clear? This is the structure. अब यहाँ पर हमने H is left hand side, OH is right hand side. So this structure is called alpha, and when the first carbon OH and H 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6th, and the first carbon is connected with the 5th carbon. Here is H, H, OH, H, OH, and in the 4th carbon OH, sorry, 3rd carbon H and OH. This structure is called beta because the position of H and OH is different in the first carbon. Clear? And first carbon is called anomeric carbon. Anomeric carbon. So these two isomers are called anomers. Is it clear or any doubt? No. Same. The structure of fructose is also represented by the cyclic form.